Hello and welcome to video 4 in my development diary for this character engine for Android. First of all, let me apologise if there's any glare from the light and you manage to see the camera, or you might even see my face, God forbid. That's because the room's really bright at the moment. I've actually got a duvet hanging over the window to try and block out the light even more, but it's not really working for me. Anyway, back on with the game. What we're going to see today is the final touches so far to the inventory system, some basic zombie AI, and most importantly the gore system, which is about 75% complete. Let's first of all go and pick up some stuff. Right, here we go. You can see the little zombies who are now in play, and I'll tell you what they can do at the moment. Their AI allows them to locate me, so they can search around, and if I'm within their view arc, they will start running towards me. They can't path find, so they can't find their way around corners or doors at the moment, but they will be able to later. And they can also hear noises, so if I make noises such as gunfire and they're within range, they can locate those noises and start moving towards them. Let's just put these clothes on. As you can see, they can't attack me, so I can quite happily have all these guys pushing me around and it makes no difference to me. But that's fine, because that means I can blow them up and they can't do anything about it. So first of all, let's stick on this AK-47. Let's get out of this pack and let's start killing them, because that's what you're here for. As you can see, murdering them brings the other ones in from far and wide, because they can hear the sound of the gunfire and they're homing in on it. Right, now let's start breaking down what you're seeing in the gore engine. If I move back up here to the corpses, you're seeing dismemberment, arms and legs and heads blown off. You're seeing texture changes, like the bullet shot holes to the chest, and you're seeing blood pools. The gore basically consists of, when I fire a weapon or use a machete, for example, I can hit specific parts of the body. Those specific parts of the body can all be taken off depending on whether the impact was hard enough, did enough damage, and whether it was in the right place. At that point, a limb comes off. Now later on, zombies can survive having their limbs chopped off and will actually carry on functioning. If you blow off a leg, for example, they might carry on crawling along the floor. If you take off an arm, they really won't care, they'll just carry on walking as normal. When you've taken a limb off, there are three types of blood involved. There is a blood pool, which kind of sits on the floor and slowly gets bigger. There's blood flies, as I call them, which is basically when you shoot something, an exit wound, and the blood flies out. And we'll show that here. I'll give this guy a chop and send some blood out of him. There you go. And that hits the floor and pools. As you can see, the top of his head where I hit him has now got a texture change to it to show that he's been hit in the head. If I hack him again, another blood fly comes out, and then a blood pool appears where he died. So it's nice and gory. Imagine if you killed lots of them, you get quite a lot of gore going on. And let's try and get some limbs off now. Sometimes takes a little while. There's a certain amount of randomness to limbs being taken off, but you also have to hit them in the right place. These guys are keeping their heads at the moment, but we'll get some decapitations in a minute. There's an arm. And there's a head. Now, you might also notice that depending on where you hit them and the angle you hit them from causes them to react, so they get knocked backwards, and also their bodies lean to take the impact. So depending on what angle you hit them from, they'll lean away from the attack to kind of show the force of the impact. You can see his head was snapped back there, and it kind of slowly returns to position, and then I cut it off. Right, let's go and do some more killing. This time we'll get the AK involved again. If I can shoot from range, because the AK has a degree of inaccuracy about it, you'll see the reload animation I've put in there now. Yeah, because the AK has a degree of inaccuracy about it, what you can do is it causes more damage over a wider area of their bodies because the inaccuracy means the bullets will hit different places. You see a head, legs come off. And another leg come off. You're only seeing one death animation at the moment, which is this generic kind of fall backwards animation. That's the only one I've done at the moment. That will normally only happen when there's a headshot, some sort of head chop. There's going to be loads more death animations, so you won't just see the same fall backwards all the time. There'll be lots of variety to it. I think deaths are really important in this kind of game. You want to get a lot of gore. You want that satisfaction, and the horror aspect of it as well is important, which is why I've gone for this full-on gore system with plenty of decapitations and things. There you go. So as you can see, because they all fall the same way, it looks a bit too samey, but later on when they're falling in different directions, especially when you're using different weapons and things like that, then it'll be more fun. Let's just machete up some of these last guys, because we like the machete. Machete is good. Right, here we go. And another one bites the dust. So there you go, that's the basics of the gore system. I don't think there's anything else to show. You've seen the new reload animations, and you see me hack through waves with these guys. Obviously normally it won't be this easy, it would be very dangerous to be up close and personal with this many zombies. You wouldn't have as many bullets for the AK as I've had, and you wouldn't be able to have them right up in your face like that without getting injured, but for now I will enjoy hacking them down without any reprisal. Anyway, that's enough from me. More from me later on, probably some AI type stuff later on, and the zombies will start to get smart, and then they'll probably start injuring me as well, which will be fun because then you'll see me die at my own game over and over again. See you guys later.